on, where's the camera? So, I'm just waking up, literally, from a nap. I think we talked about hugs so much that I had like a hug dream that I actually remember. So, are you ready for this? So, I dreamed that I met Alfred Self, and that, one of the biggest reasons we were going to meet is so I could have my first hug, because I haven't had a hug in a long time, for real. Right? And so I go to where she is. She's on a couch. There's kind of a table beside her. And she's sitting on the couch, all proper, which already in itself makes no fucking sense. To me, anyways. For self sitting all proper on the couch, waiting for me, waiting for a hug. So she's sitting on the couch and she's so calm, and I say, "Are you sure you're ready for this?" And she's kind of like, well, "Of course." So I was like, "Okay." And then she puts her arms out, and so do I, but I get on my knees. Like, I am in front of her, and I go down on my knees with my arms open. So she kind of looks at me as if, like, I'm just sitting here, and you're going to make me go on my knees? And I don't really say anything. My arms are open wide, and she comes in to hug me. And as she's hugging me, I can feel her thinking, is this almost over? But I don't say anything, and I just keep hugging. And then she pulls away. And she's like, I really thought you were wise, but I'm a lot farther along than you. And I'm looking at her, and I'm saying, but you said you knew what a hug was. I'm not even done yet. Like, that wasn't even a real hug yet. And she's looking at me, and she's like, yeah, I really thought we were the same, but we're not. And she starts walking away as I'm running after her saying, but you said you knew what a hug was. I don't you, and I'm trying to explain something to her, and she's just walking away from me. And then she's going to walk in somewhere, and I'm like trying to say something, and she just looks at me and she's like, "Goodbye." And she walks in. She walks into the other door and she just fucking shuts it, and I'm there, like, I can see myself in my dream, and I'm looking at myself, and I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe I am, like, asking for too much for a real hug. And then I woke up. It was all for self in my mind until she started talking and hugging. Then it wasn't even her anymore. It was just, I don't know. But the beginning was all for self energy until, like, just that's not her. All for self wouldn't be sitting there that way waiting for the hug. We already talked about that today in the live stream. Anyways, it's so random, but I'm gonna share it because I never remember my dreams. It's funny to me. I don't know. I'm not even, like, analyzing it. Just, I think it's funny. But I thought you knew what a... I love it. It kind of reminds me, I say I'm not going to analyze it. It reminds me of my real life, for real. Like, the reflection of what I get when people say that they want to talk to me, and then they come in for a conversation or something, and then they're like, what the fuck? This isn't what I expected. Like, can we talk about, like, what, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, what? I don't know what you're talking about, because if you're watching me on my channel, like, that's what how I talk, like, right? Like, that's it. It's not much different. Except somebody's talking back, which doesn't happen to me a lot. So I think people choose another door a lot. Oh my God, I don't know. I'm just waking up. I'm gonna go back to being awake. Oh my God, I just snorted.